Oh, there we go.
Irfan, can you unmute yourself, please?
Hi, yes.
Okay, cool.
Right here.
Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. I've logged onto your VPN.
Cool.
Okay, so you guys can see my VPN, right? Can see the VPN?
Yep.
Okay, great. Okay, so let's tell you about this new strategy, which is super, super cool. So this is the settings. The settings are, you're going to change this maximum trades to 20. You're going to load the preset. Okay, you're going to load your normal preset. It's the scalping preset with your, and then you'll enter your license key, and then you'll save this as the new preset with 20 trades. So whatever your lot size is. Okay. So all your trades will open up at that lot size. So this is opening up at a 0.6 lot size. I'm using 0.01 per $100. So this is a $5,148 account, which means that the lot sizes should be 0.51, but Irfan is using a 0.6. No problem. All up to you. Okay, so I'm going to cancel this. Okay, and we're going to look at EJ first. So EJ, I think everybody's stuck in the yen pairs. So there's 26 deals in EJ. So you all know how to load this onto your chart. Yes? Anybody not know how to load this onto your chart?
Just tell us again, please.
So if it's under the indicators, so you go to indicators, just going to remove it, delete indicator window. You go to iExposure and you drag it onto the chart. The first time you use it, it doesn't work. So you have to drag it onto the chart a second time. And you can just change this to white. And then you can click OK. And then right click on in the empty iExposure field and then say delete indicator. And it shows you what your open deals are. So EJ's got 26 open deals, and you can see what currency is holding your drawdown, where your drawdown is coming from. Okay, so we're on a 1 hour chart here, and Irfan, are you happy to like delete a few trades here in a loss? What I want to do is I want to move your take profit to about here.
Yes, sure.
Okay.
I am happy with it.
Okay. Are you happy to open up a 20 lot?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So you guys should be comfortable opening up bigger lot sizes now because you know how to handle bigger lots. So a 20 lot, when you're dealing with the gold robot and you're opening up lot sizes of 50 and 100 and 200, a 20 lot should not be so much of a scare for you. The guys that are new traders, okay, you can't use the strategy yet. This is a more involved strategy for more seasoned traders that have been with me for a while. New guys, you carry on just using the scalping preset. This strategy is to help you if you are stuck in a trend where you're not making profit and the robot reverses, doesn't hit the take profit, and then carries on going down, and you're stuck in a sideways trend. Like let's say the take profit is over here, okay, and you can't see this part of the chart. So let me just do that and then move sideways. Okay, here's an example. So let's say your take profit is up here, okay, and you can see we're in a sideways channel here. And the EA goes up and it doesn't hit the price goes up and it doesn't hit your take profit, then it goes down, and then it goes up and it doesn't hit your take profit, and it goes down, and it goes up and it doesn't hit your take profit, and you're stuck in a trend for a while, just like we've been stuck in this trend. Don't worry, nothing happened there. Just like we've been stuck in this trend for a while, the price is just going down. So maybe the first trade opened here, came down, went up, didn't hit the take profit, and then started trending down again. Okay, now we're stuck with 26 open trades. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're going to do a trade. Now you only do this trade. Let me just take a screenshot. Okay, so you're only gonna do this strategy when you've got the following conditions that have happened. This is your 8 exponential moving average, right? If you don't know what I'm talking about, then you need to go and watch all the videos on my Learn to Read a Forex chart. There are millions of ways to read a Forex chart. I just find mine is the simplest and I get the best results. And this is what I teach. You can read your chart however way you want to read your chart. And when you feel that the price is reversed, that is when you use the strategy. Okay, I use the strategy as follows. Right. So how I know that the price is reversed is as follows. We're going to get some candles, and that candle closes, and a new candle opens there. I'm going to move this. I'll just delete that for now. And then another candle opens here. Now, this is where it gets exciting. Now, let's hypothetically say that these trades aren't here. From here to here. Those trades don't exist. Okay? Or maybe they do. Let's ignore that. They do exist. Okay, so let me just draw my 8 exponential moving average again. So it went down and we're going up. Okay.
And this is on an hour, is that correct?
This is on a 4-hour chart.
On a 4-hour.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. Right. My strategy is when the second candle opens above the 8 exponential moving average, the price has reversed. That's it. It's that simple. I now know that we're now in an uptrend. When the second candle opens above the 8 exponential moving average, if there are no trades here, I will then reactivate the robot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause this robot. I want to show you something. This is exciting. Okay, we're going to draw a line where the take profit is. So the take profit for EJ is at 129880. Here it is. So we're going to move that, and we're going to do the properties, and we're going to change the parameters to 1229880, and then it's going to sit on the take profit line, right? I'm just going to make it bigger and darker that you can see it. Okay, cool. And now this trade over here, I'm going to remove it. I'm going to delete it.
And Alan, we're on a 4-hour at the moment, eh?
Yeah, it's on a 4-hour chart.
So if one's been working on a 1 minute, one has to go over to a 4-hour to check
just to read it.
Okay.
Just to read it. That's how I read it. I read on a 4-hour chart.
And then flip back to a 1 minute to let the bot.
Yeah, to execute the trade. Yeah. Okay. So that's the latest trade that is open, and we're going to close it in a 20-cent loss. And you'll see that this trade over here will disappear. Irfan, can I go ahead?
Go ahead.
Okay, there we go. And you see that trade disappeared, right? Now we're going to start the robot, but we're going to change the lot size to a 5 lot. What you're going to want to do, what you want to do is, by opening up a 5 lot, is to see where and how much the take profit moves. So the take profit should move maybe to the red line, maybe above, maybe below. I don't know exactly, but it's going to move. Oh, sorry, the take profit's here. So it's going to move to about here. Okay, it's going to move between 129.38 and 129.60, probably about 124. So all the take profits are going to change. Okay, so before I do that, I'm going to arrange this in symbols again, because I want you to see it in real time, what happened. So that all the take profits are 129.80, and now we're going to change this to a 5 lot, and we're going to change this to 26, and we're going to click OK. I just want to open the comment section here so I can see what the last trade was. It was 24. Okay, so we're going to change this to a 25, not a 26. This is a 25 because we only want the robot to open up 25 trades, right? And now we're going to click on the 1 minute chart. It's not on yet because I didn't click on the commons, on the allow live trading. And then a new trade will open on EJ on a 1 minute chart. And we wait for the 1 minute to happen and a new trade will open. So just give it a minute. When it trends up or down, a new trade should open. We're just waiting for that trade to open, a 5 lot. Give it 1 second. It will happen soon. On the next candle. If it's not this candle, it will be the next candle. For the trade to open, we need to change to a 1 minute time frame. There is the trade, it just opened. Okay, and the lots and the take profit moved to 129.680. So if we go back to the 4-hour time frame, you'll see now where the take profit moved to. Do you see how much the take profit moved? The point of this exercise is to move the take profit as far south as possible. So that moved 20 pips. Okay, so how do I know that? You grab the crosshair and you put the crosshair on the tray, on the take profit, and you drag up to where the red line is, where the take profit was, and you can see the first three digits is 197. That's in points. To get it to pips, you move the decimal 1.1 place to the right, and you get, and that is 19.7 pips, right? So now we know that if we open a 20 lot, it'll move 4 times the distance from here. So this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and this is 4. So the price should move to about here. Okay, so we're going to move that over there. No, that's not what I want to do. Control C, Control V. I can't do that. Okay, so can we copy? No, we can't. Okay, so let's just draw a new line. I'm going to drag it. What is it? It is 129.680. 129.680. Click OK, and it moves onto the take profit, right? So now what you do is, it's only 4 cents that you're going to, what is it? $2.37. Can I close this in a loss, my butt?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so we're going to pause the robot. Okay. And we're going to put here 20 lots. You want to go higher, or you're okay with 20?
Well, at the moment, there's, let's see, 34.9 open up on GJ. I wouldn't mind going higher, for example, to a 30 lot.
Okay. Okay, so we're going to go to a 30 lot. We're going to click on Allow Live Trading. We're going to click on OK. We're going to change it to a 1 minute time frame. Click on this arrow, and we're going to wait for the trade to open. and that trade will open as a 30 lot when the new candle opens. So we're on
Did you close
25.
out that deal to make space?
I don't think I closed out that trade. I didn't.
Yeah, because there's still
Okay,
25
so
open up
let's
on
just take it.
GJ.
Let's take it out. Okay, so now we're going to wait for that trade to open. And do you see that the take profit moved back? I think it moved back. I don't want to. Let me just check on the over here where it was. No, it was on 129.90. Okay. So we'll just wait for that trade to open, and then we'll go check what the take profit
While we wait
is.
for that trade to open, Alan,
Yeah, there it is.
earlier on. Oh, that's cool.
Okay, so let's go back now to the H4, and we will then go over there, and we'll see how much it jumped. Look where it jumped to. So now the take profit was there originally, and now it's at that level. So we're going to check the distance now. That's a 65 pip drop. That is incredible. So now
Because you
you've
have to wait a
brought
lot less.
the take profit closer to the candle. So if you added a 50 lot or a 60 or a 70 lot, the take profit would be here. It just has to go up 5 pips and the whole sequence will close out. So if you look at a 1 minute chart, you can see that we're in an uptrend. It's the second candle that's opened above the 200, and the second candle is open above the 8 exponential moving average. So the possibility of this going up is quite probable, but unfortunately maybe only to the 100 moving average, which is the blue. This is why I don't like, doing this strategy. I'm going to close. I want to pause your robot.
Sure.
And I want to close this trade out in a plus. So you've made a bit of money. You made, I think, $4 already on that trade. Okay. Just do time. Go over there. There's the 30 lot. You made $5.27. The whole sequence, you're only going to make about $10. Correct or incorrect?
Correct.
Okay, so you've already made $5 in that sequence. Okay, should have waited a bit more for it to go to the blue, because I don't believe it's going to break the blue. I think that it's going to get stuck on the 100 moving average, and then it's going to start reversing down, and you've got a doji here. So the trend is over. So I exited the trade at the correct time. Okay, I exit a trade when there is a doji. Okay, I don't wait for anything to happen. If the trend carries on going north, I can get back into the trend. Just on a side note, okay. But generally speaking, when I see a doji, I normally exit the trade. Okay, so you've already made $5.27, right? So let's go back to the H4. Let's go over there. Okay, and the reason we've exited this trade is because I'm not convinced that the trend has reversed. Now, if you open a trade and your take profit moves, okay, and you've opened the trade incorrectly, then you need to restart the robot on where it was, which was a 0.6. So it's 0.6, okay, 25. We're going to allow it to open. And the reason I want to do that is because I want the take profit to move back to here. I don't want the take profit to be here, because then if this closes, it's going to close in a loss. Are you following me?
Yeah.
So we have to wait, okay, for the next trade to open, it has to come.
All cockeyed.
What's that?
Your sound's gone all cockeyed for some reason.
Okay, I was touching the. Is it better now?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I was touching the jack. So I'm waiting for this trade to come down. When it comes down, a new trade will open. It's got to come down to about here, maybe even here on the 200 for the for that trade to open. So I'm gonna open it up to questions now.
Quick question. Earlier on, you said that you're using lot size of 0.1 per $100.
Yes.
Correct. So if you on $1,000, then you should be using a 1.0 lot size. Is
Correct.
that right? Okay, perfect.
Right.
So at the moment I'm on a 0.6 because you just want to keep things light while I learn the robot. Is that should be fine?
Yes.
Earlier on, this went into a high drawdown. Basically, what happened I was looking at using a 0.6 per 1,000.
Right.
Just to give it that extra leeway while I still learn.
Right.
So that actually really helped in this instance, because if I didn't, the account could have been a lot higher in drawdown.
Okay, cool. So look, I'm a little bit uncomfortable at the moment, so I want to change the take profits manually because we're right here. So
Sure.
Alan, just a correction there. It's not 1.1. So if it's on the 1,000, it should be 0.1.
yes, I'm using a 0.01 per $100.
That's right. Yeah.
So
on
0.01
$1,000,
per 100.
Yeah.
it should be
Okay.
0.1 on
Per
on
thousand. So I like to do it on 0.01 per $100 because with the larger capital, you can make $100 every 2 days. And to exponentially grow your account, don't wait to get to $2,000 before you change your lot size. I change my lot size per $100. That way you compound a lot faster. It's another trick.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you understand the strategy here of why you're moving the take profit closer and how you are moving the take profit closer?
I do.
Does everybody, is there anybody that doesn't understand? So before we go before I take those questions, I need to move this take profit. I'm feeling uncomfortable. I don't want the sequence to close in a loss. So we're going to move the take profit to 129,880. So if I'm going to, I want you to do this, please. So you right click, you say modify or delete order, and over here you change it to 129.880, and you say modify, and all your trades need to be modified. So you can change it to a 1 minute. If the trade opens, that's fantastic. Then all of your take profits will be moved to 1.29880, but it's going up. So I want you to please log into your VPN 129.880.
So if I log in,
I'll be logged out, and then I'll look at someone else's account.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Actually, I can change it from here.
Okay,
just
so
on
if you can do that,
GJ.
it's all on EJ, not GJ.
Is that on EJ?
Yeah.
Okay.
So please change all your take profits back to where they were. And then when the currency reverses, you can add that big trade, and then you'll be out of the trade. It'll take profit. Even if you can even go to a 50 lot, okay, and really move that take profit right very close to the candle. When it trends up, you'll be out of the trade. You'll be done with the sequence, and you won't make $5 or $10. You'll make about $40. So just on that trade, you'll make 1 or 2% for the day, which is exciting. Okay, so I think he's busy changing his. Yeah, he's changing his. They've changed. That trade open, bud.
Okay, have they changed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you change it?
No, I've been changing it.
Okay, cool. Okay, carry on changing it. Okay, so is there anybody here that does not understand the strategy?
I have a question now when you're ready.
Sweet key.
But so, okay. I understand the strategy. Second candle opens above 8 EMA on the 4 hour. But what happens if something happens and it actually reverses back below the 8 EMA? When do you go into a hedge, or because we've got to look at all scenarios? You know, so you follow the scenario 100%. Second candle opens up above the 8 EMA. Trend should be going the other way. You get that 50 lot comes in, but what if it turns around on you?
There is that risk. That's why I would open up a lot size big enough to move the price within 5 pips of the current candle.
That's going to be huge. That's going to be a big amount.
Be about 100, 50 to 100.
So any blips up will just trigger the whole
It'll just
sequence.
trigger the sequence, and the sequence will close.
Then
So
you
if
need to keep the aim for
hypothetically, okay, it goes south. Let me show you a trick. I'm going to show you a trick. How do you work out what your risk is? Let me show you. Let's say this is a 4-hour chart. Okay? And the second candle opens below the 8 EMA, and now you are concerned. How much can you stomach of that trade? So what you do is as follows. You draw a line. Draw a line over there. 128661. It's the bottom of the trend. Do you agree?
Yes.
So let's take the EJ, and let's take a bar, and we open up, we modify this order, and we put a stop loss at 128.661, and we click modify. This trade now has got a stop loss of 128661. So we're going to move this line just want to remove the horizontal line. Okay, and you hover your mouse over the trade, or you drag it rather. It'll tell you what your loss is. Your loss is $11.46. Let me try and move my mouse. There. Can you see there? Let me just move it up and take a screenshot.
On that trade only, obviously. Yeah?
Just hold on. Let me try and move. I need to try and trigger my screenshot. I can't trigger my screenshot. But there it is. Okay, there it is. You hover. That's a pain. You hover your mouse over it, and it should give you that window. There. Come on, dude. That's why I like to drag it. There it is. There. The loss is $11.10. Is that a big loss?
Well, in 100 lots, it's going to be quite a bit bigger.
Okay.
That's
So then you must go. You must, when you open the trade, the big trade of 50 lots or whatever it is, put in a stop loss and see what the damage is and the risk if it does potentially go south. And when the second candle opens below the ATMA, you can place a hedge just for that lot.
Okay, that's
Just
what
for
I'm
that
wanting to
trade.
find out. Yeah, then you hedge your 100 lots.
Then you hedge your 100 lots only.
Yeah, because you've always taught us never to use stop loss, but always
Correct.
use a hedge.
It's just the stop loss is not there as a stop loss. Your stop loss, not that one. Your stop loss is there to show you what the risk is only. Once you've set your stop loss and you understand what the risk is, remove the stop loss.
Okay, copy.
Okay? So we've now removed the stop loss because we now understand what the risk is. So a lot of people are scared to open up a trade because they don't understand what the risk is associated to that trade. That's the hack.
Okay, so then you'll then stick a sell stop at that risk that you've determined by using the stop loss.
Yes.
Okay, copy.
A hedge. So it'll be a sell trade, not a stop loss.
Yeah,
So you'll remove your sell, you'll remove your stop loss, and at that level, if the second candle opens at that level or at that level, just place the hedge. But you need to be reading it on a 4-hour chart, not on a 1-minute chart. So let's say the second candle opens above the ATMA, so 1, 2. Okay, where would you put your stop loss? Maybe down there below the fractal. Say, right, that's my stop loss. What's the risk? Okay, check out what your risk is with your 100 lots. 100 lots, dude, your take profit's going to be like, yeah. The chances of it reversing like all the way down, like, it's very small, especially when you've got two candles. When two candles open, I'm not talking about two small dojis. You can't do it. You can't open a big lot size when you've got this two dojis there. That's like suicide. You know that it's going to reverse. It's like you need to read your candles. I'm talking about when you've got two biggish candles that have opened above the ATMA. So let's go and find two candles above the ATMA. Just make sure that you've adjusted your take profit. I moved one of the take profits, buddy. In front.
Sure, no problem.
Okay, just check it out. Just trying to find. Okay, so the second candle, yeah, opens above the ATMA. Okay. Second candle opens. So this is when you've got to be watching. Okay, and as the second candle opens above, you can't catch it there. It's too late. So you've got to, like when the first candle opens above the ATMA, you've got to then, and it's a big candle, you've got to set a note in your timer on your phone and say, right, when did it open? It'll tell you when it opened. So if you take your crosshairs there, it opened at 8 o'clock in the morning. So at 11 o'clock or 12, at 11:30, quarter to 12, you set an alarm, okay, to go and check out your VPN or your phone and decide whether you're going to open up the trade at 100 lots. Does it make sense?
Yes.
This is for more experienced traders. For the less experienced traders, okay, I would still recommend you stick to my strategy of what is in the training video. Okay?
Another question on this one. You say when the second candle opens above the 8 EMA, and should the second Does it matter whether the second candle is bullish or bearish?
Jesus, I'm so jealous you're going to the beach. I can't even tell you. I had heart palpitations. I lost concentration on what my client was saying. I want to go to the beach too. Okay, what did you say?
I was just asking, when the second candle opens above the 8 EMA
Yes.
as well as the first candle, does it matter whether it's opening bullish or bearish, and should we wait for it to
Well, it
close?
depends. If you've got sell trades, if you've got buy trades, then you need to, then the second candle has to open above the 8 EMA. If you've got sell trades, then the second candle has to open up below the 8 EMA. Is that answering your question or not?
Not.
Okay, then
Do
I
we have to wait for
misunderstood.
the second candle to close, or is it just on the second candle
When the
opening
second
above
candle opens,
or below?
that's when you
Okay.
activate the robot.
Cool.
Okay, that's how I do it. How you read your chart is your prerogative, and I don't judge. Everybody's got their way of reading their chart. I'm just saying that's how I read my charts. A lot of people use different methodology. They're using crabs and butterflies and the Fibonacci, and a lot of people use the wave strategy. I don't use those. And that's fine. All those strategies, if they work for you, and like if you're winning 52% of the time, you're making profit, and that's cool. You must carry on reading the chart the way you read the chart. I'm just saying that's how I read the chart, and I'm successful with it.
Alan, your choice of pairs in this?
I posted them on the group.
Do you do all of those every day, or do you pick according?
No, I don't choose. I don't choose my trades my pairs every day. I've chosen my pairs, and that's it.
Okay.
So, look, I don't know where I posted it. Did I post it on? Yeah. I don't know. You guys must go check.
Are you able to post them again?
Yeah, I'll post them again.
Thank you. Alan, your choice of working and doing the big trade to counteract the trend, do you work that for all of them, or do you wait for that chart to be able to knock the 20 trades?
I'm waiting for my 20 trades to open. I'm waiting for it to trend past like far down, and as soon as the second candle opens above and below, whatever on whatever chart, then I will then activate that strategy.
So you wait for the full 20 to be able to happen, and this doesn't happen if 17 trades and you suddenly get script and you say, "Whoa!"
You can. It's up to you.
Okay.
It's up to you. So if you want to get rid of your 17 trade, let's say you're in 17 trades and you can see that it's gonna reverse. Here's an opportunity for you to double down. Okay, and instead of making $5, you can make $20 or $30 in this trade. So if you see that it's reversed up, but the problem, you see, there has to be blank here. There can't be trades here. You see, if it goes up, okay, and you've got trades here, then you need to close these trades in a loss and then reactivate the bot. But the problem is it could trend up, and then you've got to close another 2 trades. So you've got to, that's why I'm saying it's better to wait for the full 20, and then let's take another screenshot. I suppose I don't have to. Let's go back here, cancel that. Okay, so, and it goes down, and another candle goes down, another candle goes down, we get a green candle that goes up. Here's a green candle, okay, and then another green candle goes up, but we're not second candle above the 8 EMA, and then we get another candle that cruises down, and another candle, and then we get a big drop, and then a big drop. This is what you want. You want black area here, no trades. That's what you want, ideally. Then when it reverses, okay, then the second candle opens. So we're trending sideways, We're going sideways a bit, and then the second candle opens above the ATMA there. Yeah. This is ideally what you want. 1 second.
So you're not wanting trades below that one.
You don't want trades below this. So let's say this is your 20 sequence. That's it. Okay. Let's just let me just open a. Let's get the ATMA going. Okay. So here's the ATMA. Blah blah blah. It's not even there.
So if it's in the middle of all of those, you actually shouldn't be doing that at that stage. It needs to drop further down then.
Yeah. So yeah, there's your second candle that opens above the ATMA. There it is. Flip and activate the EA. Activate the EA, okay, and make sure that your take profit comes down to like here.
Alan,
Yes,
Anya,
how's it, Donnie?
good man. Listen, do you have to make a small one to calculate how
Yes.
the pips
Yes.
to calculate it?
Yes.
Okay. So
Do
you
a
don't
small
have a-
trade. Do a small trade so that you can see where the take and draw your line.
Yeah.
Draw a horizontal line where your take profit was. Okay. Do a small trade like a 5 or a 10. Your take profit will change. Draw a line. Okay, and then you can calculate it roughly. You can say, okay, well that's 5 lots or 10 lots, and it moved that much. Let's say it moved 20 pips. Then you know, okay, that if you place 100 lot, okay, it's going to move 10 times that.
Yeah.
So it's going to move 200 pips or whatever it is. So then just move it and make sure that it comes down to like here, and let it take out the whole sequence. Like,
Yeah.
and that's it. You're done. It's such a clever strategy, guys. You just need to like get used to it. It's like hedging. You need to get used to it. This is how you make the big bucks. I've said it to you before. There is no such thing as 100% passive income. It does not exist. Okay. 95. Mine is about 95% automated. I very seldom close out trades, okay, and have to place a trade like this. Very seldom. And now you can see America's in free fall. Did you see what happened to Virgin? Did you see what happened to the shares of Virgin?
No.
Nope.
No.
Virgin Galactic, okay, lost 22% share price today
Why?
Whoa.
because they lost $500 million on their balance sheet. What do you think is going to happen in America? Every company is in that position. Every single company is in that position. Everybody's had a contraction in sales. There's very few companies out there. The only companies that really boomed were digital companies. Zoom, Uber, Airbnb. They went up. But most companies had a contraction. So most shares are going to go down. The market is in free fall. It's going to be a correction. There's a huge bubble at the moment. Being propped up. You'll see this a lot now. So and this is what's going to happen in Forex as well. So you're going to get these huge swings up and down. It's not finished. We're just getting started. So now's an opportunity to take advantage of it. When you have these big swings, wait for the reversal, place the trade, take advantage of it, make $20, $30, $40, maybe even $100 if you've got a big enough account. Make your 1 to 5% profit for the day, and you're out of the sequence, and then reboot the robot to its normal lot size. Okay, and this is where you're going to have to use common sense here and not get greedy. Don't open your robot again with large lot sizes because you closed one trade in a big profit and you made 3 or 4 or 5% for the day. Go back to automation. That's what this project is about. This project is about having a lifestyle of 95% passive income with your trading, not active trading.
And what do we do, for example, if you ever look at the GJ, that's brought my account in quite a bit of a throwdown. That's the main that's the
GJ.
main instigator here. Yeah. Do I still wait for that? Because
Yeah,
it
no,
looks like it's still in free
this is
fall.
beautiful. Beautiful. We just wait. This is exactly what you want.
I am scared.
Why?
This alone has brought it down to a 10%. And look, my
Okay,
parameters are still quite
let's
good.
hold on a second. What do you do for a living?
IT.
Okay. So when you own a business,
Yep.
let's say you own, I don't know, a shoe company. You have to get shoes, right?
Yeah.
So you buy stock. What is that stock? What is
I
that
see.
called? That's called
So,
drawdown. Have you lost money?
no.
So when do you lose money?
Only
In your
for-
stock
only
business,
for
when do you
certain
lose
stocks.
money?
Well, if I lose the stock,
If you lose the stock, or
if someone steals it,
or
or
that's beyond your control. This is, I want you to answer me of what is in your control.
if I sell it at a loss.
Correct. Have you sold anything at a loss?
Nope.
So the trades are holding.
Yeah.
So there's nothing to worry about.
Okay, cool.
Nothing to worry about. 21% drawdown is low. So how you've been taught, I need to switch the light on, hold on. How you've been taught, so a lot of the guys out there, they teach you don't risk more than 1% in a trade, have a tight stop loss, and that's why all you guys are getting whipsawed out of the market so fast. Okay, so you're having these tight stop losses, and the banks know that's what everybody's teaching. So they say have a stop loss of like 15 to 30 pips. That's the average. And then get out of the trade when you've made 15 or 30 pips. You're done. You've made enough money. Okay, but you're only going to risk 1%. Well, how much money are you going to make? You're going to make nothing, because you're getting out of the trade so quickly, or your stop losses are being hit. So that's not how I trade. I trade where I know with a fair amount of certainty what's going to happen with the currency. Then I can increase my risk because I know how to read a chart. If you knew how to read a chart with certainty, would you take more calculated trades?
Yes, 100%.
Right. So it's like a poker player or somebody that plays 21 blackjack. They know with an 80% chance what's coming out of the dealer's hand if it's not automatically shuffled with these shuffle machines. They know with a certain amount of accuracy what's coming out. And that's what this is. It's exactly the same thing. You're taking a trade based on a fair amount of certainty of what's going to happen. I forgot to let these people in. I think everybody is in. Okay, cool. Okay. Are there any other questions? Has this been helpful?
Yes, definitely.
Is there anybody here that does not understand it? So everybody understands it, everybody's cool.
Alan, you keep your take profit to 5?
Yeah, or you can drop it to 1. That'll even move your take profit closer.
Sorry, just to expand on that.
Okay, cool. Let's show you. In the robot setting here, you got your take profit. Yeah. I don't know the math exactly. The engineer won't tell us what the math is. Mine's set between 1, 3, and 5. So take profit at 5 means that you make more profit on the sequence. Take profit of 3 means you'll make less of a profit than a 5. And a take profit of 1 will mean that you make less than 3, obviously. But we don't know what the math is. So if you want your take profit to be even closer to the candle, change your take profit to a 1. Then you're in and out of that trade very quickly. Okay? So when the second candle opens above the ATMA and you're confused, if fun, you can call me. Or when the first candle opens above the ATMA, you can call me and say, the first candle's opened. We're almost ready. I need assistance.
Cool.
And then we can have another Zoom call. Okay?
Cool.
Good with that.
Okay. Is there anybody that's got any questions?
Alan,
Yep.
sorry to disturb. Going back to the passive side of it. So we can, if we get all the settings right at the beginning of the day and let it run, and we've got meetings and our normal job, and we come to the end of the day, and then we can start to look whether we must be doing the double if it's moved, if the trend has changed. Is that correct?
Yeah, but you can't get into the trend too late, eh?
Yeah,
So if you've missed it, you've missed it.
true.
Go to the toilet. Set your alarm clock to vibrate, okay? And excuse yourself from the meeting and go to the toilet. Or do you love your job that much, okay, and your boss, that their financial freedom is more important than yours?
Makes sense. Awesome. Thank you, Alan.
Okay, cool.
Appreciate the chat, sir.
No worries.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Okay. And if you're a chiropractor, you know, I understand that you've got a patient, so you've got a challenge there. You can't exactly, but I suppose your patient can wait. You can go just hold on one moment. I've got a call in reception. Be with you now, and go and attend to your trade. And it's not life or death, guys. Okay, it's your life or death. It's your responsibility to look after your family, and you can do that by doing this responsibly and not being rude to your clients or your co-workers. Cool?
Sweet, Alan.
Lekker, guys. Have a goodie. Thanks for being on the call.
Sweet.
Okay.
Thanks, Alan.
Thanks.
Bye.
Enjoy, guys.
Bye.
Cheers, guys.